beginning you thought it was post-viral.
Yeah.
And then I went to a show and it was almost scary. He was panting so much and he hadn't done any work, so he hadn't gone forward, so he hadn't done anything.
Yeah.
So his four-loop serpentine in trot, he stopped halfway through.
No.
So
Good.
I don't know.
But the bloods are clear.
Yeah, only 2 of the tests are back, which would show viruses, so they're waiting
Right.
for other results.
He just looks a bit skinny round his back end.
My instinct is there's nothing wrong with him. He's
Okay.
having a lazy time. The puffing, I don't know, that could be a bit of COPD. Who knows?
He just looks a little bit lighter. A bit tucked there. A bit less of him.
No, it's weird because he goes through these phases of being lackluster
Yeah.
and then he's full of himself. But he's so hard to ride.
Yeah.
I wanted to spend a few minutes at the beginning just chatting with him. John observes when we go to the show that everybody else looks as if they have a plan and I don't. Now, in my head, I think I do.
Okay.
But he says I always look as if I'm clowning about and not doing anything.
Okay. Have you got the other download?
Yeah, and I've got your
Have you got the warm-up download?
warm-up
Or
download.
do you not ride with it?
I don't ride with it in my ear, no.
Why? That's what it's
No.
designed for.
Is it? I never thought of that.
Have you got the warm-up for a competition one?
No, I've got just the
The ordinary
warm-up.
warm-up?
Yeah.
Well, either of them, but particularly the warm-up for a competition one.
Right.
So it would be like having a lesson.
And then, brilliant. Okay.
It's made a big difference to quite a few people,
Yeah.
especially those that do flounder.
What do you mean it's not having a lesson?
Because you've got me talking in your ear saying, now work on this, now think about that, now do that. Rather than, where am I going, what shall I do next?
Yeah. And I've got something then to think about other than, oh my God, he feels tense.
It's unlike the one you've got at the moment,
Yeah.
okay, says do this, do that.
Mm-hmm.
The warm-up one for competition, because you've got to cope with all the other people, it's not quite as prescriptive.
Right.
But it does say, now work on your stretching, now work on your transitions, now work on this. And the voice goes on.
Right.
You
Yeah.
always have me there.
Right. Which will,
I think,
I know it's funny, but it does help.
That's the basic problem.
Yeah.
You haven't got Kim there.
well, yeah, but that was part of the reason for doing it, because a lot of people have that happen. They go to the show, and they do things, and they get sidetracked by the fact that they're watching everybody else, and they're worrying about the fact that that looks better than this, and this, and this is about keeping your focus and thinking about what you're doing.
Yeah. Because he almost feels like he holds his breath, which could account for some of the panting. He feels like he goes,
Yeah, for sure.
oh my God. And then
But if you're a little bit vague when you're riding it like that, you're
Yeah.
slightly abandoning him.
yeah.
That can have
Yeah.
that effect.
I'm sure it's partly me, because John said everybody else looks as if they're sitting up and swimming, and I look as if I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm going to fall off in a minute.
Okay.
I don't.
It. It's got to be worth it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
what, £6 for the
Oh, it's
download?
nothing, is it? Yeah.
So it's got to be worth having a go.
And
Yeah.
you
And
you
most
actually
people
have an
have-
earpiece.
Pardon?
Do you have an iPod or something?
You put it on your iPod or your MP3 player or your phone or what?
I've got lots of them on my phone already.
Oh, right.
Quite a few of them.
Never thought of that.
I thought.
I mean, that was part of the reason for doing it in the first place.
What about a
because it
customised one?
was
One that just says repeatedly, hands forward, hands forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there will be things there about your position, about your breathing, about your preparation, about, you know, all the things to think about.
There is a particular thing that I've noticed here as well. Nina warms up out there usually, and appears to me to be sort of leaning forward as if she's tense, waiting for something to happen.
Yeah.
She comes in here and you start saying hands forward
And it's all
and
that.
swing, and all of a sudden, well, within minutes, it looks completely
I
different.
don't think that's unusual. I think that's quite not just in Nina's case, but I think in a lot of cases it's sort of, you know, it's that sort of too much desire to make things happen, rather than actually just to sort of say, okay, the first thing I have to do is just to get into the saddle and work the horse a little bit. Yeah, I mean, undoubtedly competitions are won or lost in the warm-up. It's no good winning it in the warm-up, but you still have to make it ready in the warm-up. You have to make it loose and supple. You have to think about your targets. Right. So I just thought I saw. But they've got fox cubs here, and they sometimes pop out. I was in there the other night by E, and this little head appeared, little fox cub. He went, hello. Like, oh my God.
Well, that'll make him spook. That'll liven him up.
The horsey don't seem to bother about
I
it.
don't know why it would. If you remember when you tried him, there was a chicken running about in the arena.
I remember doing a test here many years ago outside, and a pheasant was going down alongside with me.
Oh,
Racing each other. Oh dear.
So how did your training for your level 3 go?
Oh, we haven't started yet. 7th of July we start.
Right.
I'm just starting on my pre-course work, which is interesting. Describe yourself as you think others see you. Oh no, I'd rather not. I'd rather keep that to myself. And they did say, video one of your lessons and make a note of every time you use sarcasm. Humour.
But the girl I had for level 2, she said, what do you want to work on? And I said, he won't go forward. He just won't, I'm stuck, he won't go. So she said, okay, it was trot loose, 5 metres in from the long side.
Okay.
Over and over and over again. And Jill then said to her, you've only got 10 minutes left. And she went, everybody have a canter. And that was it. And later on, I'd got him untacked and Jill came back into the car park. She said, would you like another one? I said, no. So I said, what exercises would you have done? And she said lots of things. And then she said she would have failed with it in level 3. It was supposed to be suppleness. And that's all we did, these loop things.
Do you know who it was?
Yeah, she used to work in Titmus.
Oh, right.
I forgot the name now.
Abigail,
Yeah, it was something like that. Actually, again, it's a joint lesson as well, so I thought I would do it again, but it was hard.
I think there is more chance when you do, if you go and do the 2, guinea pig for the 2, that you could get somebody who's not very good.
Yeah, because
Whereas I
last
think
time-
with the people who are 3s,
yeah, you get someone
at
who's,
least you've got people who have got to prove that they've trained people up to a higher level, so
yeah.
at least they should have some more of an idea.
But they don't let my level go to the level 3 ones. You
They're
want,
supposed to be medium, advanced, medium.
you
level.
want Martin's sort of level, don't you?
Yeah, they've got to be medium, advanced, medium horses.
so you're being tested rather than the other way around. Oh, I thought you were
My
already.
plan is, because I have never done these exams, because they're relatively new,
All right.
and they wouldn't let me go in, or they wouldn't let people sort of, you have to go up through the grades, and I thought, there's no way I'm doing it with starting from the beginning. So when they said if you've got clients who are already at this level, you're eligible to go straight in at 3, you want to do 4 because it's a degree course, dissertations and all that thing. I'm quite happy to go in at 3. But the other thing is that once you've got your 3, you can then train, you can then take qualifications as a coach educator.
Right.
So I could support Jill on the training days and do training days,
Right.
which is of more interest really. So it's slightly a means to an end as well. Another.
I quite like it because from what I've seen of what Jill said, it's finding the positives in things.
Yes.
Rather than saying, oh, that was an awful lesson, you say, well, the horse didn't go particularly well. However, this was right and that was right.
Yeah.
Like that school I read about this morning where all criticism and judgment of children is banned.
Oh, I saw that.
You never get angry. You say things like, you are exhausting my bucket of patience, of resilience. And if you don't stop, I'm going to hit you over the fucking head with the empty bucket.
I think the thing is, I was talking to Paul Home about it, because Paul thinks that he won't do it, he won't do the exam, which is quite funny, really, because he is director of training, and he hasn't got any of his UKCC qualifications.
He's taken over from David Hunt.
Yeah, he took over from David Hunt.
Right.
And I said to him, I think the concept is good. I think the concept of coaching and knowing when to coach and being able to coach is important. But there are times when you need to teach, there are times you need to train, you need to be able to vary stuff. Sometimes you need people more dependent, you need more help. That's what I think. The thing is, Jill Day has really never done anything in coaching. It had always been about teaching training.
Yeah, I always thought of Jill watching her teach Nina. I thought she was a teacher, trainer.
Yeah.
It was mechanics and stuff and things. It was not.
Absolutely. And I think she discovered coaching and she's become almost
Obsessed by it.
obsessed, yeah, and sort of zealous, overzealous. So it does need to be sort of slightly settled down a little bit. But that's all right. Well, it should be fair. It should be easy for me because I've got the technical knowledge and I've done training, I've done coaching courses as well. So it's quite like one because I should be well. Good. Staying tall. The hands are good. Keep making sure that your hips are moving. Have you been on Facebook recently?
Yes, that thing, that
Video
thing. Yeah.
It's interesting, isn't it?
I shared it so that it's now on my timeline. I think
Good.
It's brilliant.
It is very good.
I put it on my dressage website and it got lots of likes and comments. But one person said, that's not right. That's all she said. I've no idea if she meant the act of putting it on was not right or if it was technically incorrect. I don't know. Anyway, if it isn't right, it ought to be, because it looked great.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Oh, it was one of my client who's got two very different courses that we've worked on. She needs to use her body, and she went, and this is really good. It all makes sense. But she felt it was what we try and do anyway. So.
But I can tell from watching that what the horse is doing, whether it's handled or something or...
So when you go into the trot, I want you to really stretch and up through your body, down through your leg, and swing those hips, and make sure everything's moving, and not letting anything be tight in your hip, thigh, knee area. Again, making sure your legs don't come back, your knees are a little bit more open than you've got them at the moment.
I've got something. Excuse me.
You didn't finish that sentence.
There was something, I don't know, it's most uncomfortable, but it is.
It's your thong, isn't it? You've got that thong right
I've
there.
not got a thong.
Yeah, so really make sure that you're letting yourself relax and stretch over the horse. back in a good position then. So keep your shoulders away from your hands and your knees away from the saddle. That's all right.
It's a lot better.
As bad as it has been feeling, but not particularly forward.
I've seen him worse.
Yeah,
Definitely seen him worse.
oh definitely, yeah.
So have I.
Keep those hands
The
forward.
last 2 times. The last
Keep
2
the hands forward,
competitions.
Keep the knees open. The moment you let those knees tight, you are letting him use it as a reason not to go forward. So once you kick him, don't stop kicking him as well. Leave him alone. Relax the leg. Kick him and then relax the leg. Relax the shoulders back. Relax them. Yeah, let those shoulders relax and move. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, keep the hands forward, shoulders relax. Give him a whack and then take those legs. Relax the leg. Don't keep kicking him hard. A nice swing in the back, keep that back swing loose. Hands forward. Push them away from you, I don't care whether he comes up. Yeah. Yeah. He wants you to grab him and you're not going to. Yeah, stay tall. Stay tall. Fine, take the reins in one hand and give him a couple of whacks with the wheel. Yep, then put the hands forward. Let those hips really swing through. Without tightening the knee. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Get the canter again. Forward, yep. That was a better reaction from you, because you didn't, when you lost it, you didn't stop. Yep. Swing those hips through. Keep pushing the hand forward with the hand. Yeah, keep the hand forward. Make him go and look for it. Good. Go. Go. Keep pushing the hand forward. Keep the hand forward, right forward. Doesn't matter, just dropping forward. Yeah. Again, relax the shoulders as much as you can. Yeah, it's getting better. I do think there is a degree, there's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy that goes on, in that when he doesn't feel that he's going forward, you tighten up.
Right.
I
I agree. I'm convinced of that.
Yeah, and I can understand it because it's an anxiety thing. It's
Yeah.
sort of you can feel it, you feel that any minute it's going to drop out. But you have to ride it, believing it's going to keep going.
Yeah, and that funny rocking canter thing, he gets into that, and sometimes I just...
And you just have to push him out. You have to keep thinking, whatever I do, I push him out of him. If he breaks out of it and we trot and then we pick up pants again, that's what happens. But you can't get anxious about it and try and follow where he's going. Because you have to think, he wants to shorten, so you have to lengthen. Yeah? So you're always trying to think about what does he want to do, you make him do
Do the opposite, yeah.
So if he wants to shorten up, you just ride it out and long. If he wants to go long, then you think about shortening it. So that's not going to be a problem, is it? So everything is about just allowing it forward and encouraging him out. You think loose in yourself, because he's a little tight rule. So you have to keep thinking, you have to be loose. If you're tight, yeah, good. doesn't. You don't want too much anticipation going on. Keep the hands forward and just expect him to keep going.
Expect him to keep going.
Yeah, do it. That's all right. How's it feel?
Much better now.
Yep. Expect it to go forward, just allow it to go forward. But you need to keep riding it as you want it, not necessarily as it is, because I think push out forward, swing with the hips, swing with the elbows, push him away, relax the shoulders. Hands forward, yeah, go, hands forward, push him away, push him away. If he sticks his head in the air, I don't care, just hit it. Or whack it, or something. Don't grab it. You almost want to grab him?
Yeah.
And you're not going to do it. That's got quite a lot of energy to it there. And what you said I thought it was going to be like, it's much better. I thought we were going to be back to the olden days.
No, it was different. He just wasn't going forward.
Keep the hand forward, keep the hand forward.
He's already done more work today than he did last time you were out at the competition.
Keep those hands forward, keep relaxing your shoulders. Try to remember how it feels when it's going well and try and make your body reflect that. You look like a knight with the alarms in the air. Sorry. Yeah, keep those hands forward. Keep remembering how it feels when it's good. Make your body remember how it feels when it's good. That's the other thing you could work on, your visualisations, so that you keep reminding your body what it should be doing, and not reacting to him. I think you know him too well. Yeah. Keep those hands pushing forward, relax the shoulders, relax the knees. So soft knees, soft shoulders. Good. That's all right. Not a lot wrong with that, is it? No. Right. Shoulders, relax the knees, relax the shoulders. Cool. Yeah, keep the hands forward. I don't care, just keep reminding yourself. Running away with it. Good. Loosen the knees. Okay, you have to know where your tension points are,
Yeah.
or tightness points are. Not necessarily tension, it's tightness. And your shoulders and your knees are your worst
Right,
places.
right.
And you have to let those go first before anything else can work. Can you feel it? Can you feel that you get it?
I can feel my shoulders, definitely,
Yeah.
because I get like a crampy thing in the shoulders, but
Okay.
I cannot feel my knees are tight now.
Okay.
And I've been doing exercises so much that I've got a groin injury.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I just think what you do is you just get them too tight into the saddle. It's not necessarily that you're tightening the knees up, but you just keep them too close to the saddle because you need to let them relax over the saddle a little. Drape over the saddle a little. Okay, again. Really remember to let go of the shoulders. So probably your shoulders are your biggest. Yeah, you're good. Even if you sort of shake your shoulders, move your shoulders, and swing them a little bit, exaggerate them. And almost certainly when you're warming up, you need to do that.
Exaggerate the shoulders.
So really let those shoulders really move. And it doesn't matter what anybody thinks or anybody sees, yeah? It really doesn't matter. Because you can, well, we can see, hopefully you can feel, that when you're swinging your shoulders, it makes there's nothing negative that happens with the contact or with him at all. So you can afford to exaggerate that until it becomes more normal and more natural. Keep those shoulders swinging a little bit. Keep the looseness in. Don't let the tension go. And it doesn't matter if you drop that, alright? It doesn't matter if you drop that. While you're getting used to this feeling, if he does, just ride forward and then go again. It doesn't matter. As long as you're not letting your shoulders go tight, because it really doesn't help either of you. Push him away. Push him away. Good. Yeah, let those shoulders move and keep pushing the elbows forward, the hands forward. Swing your hips, let the whole of that back get nice and loose and soft. Yeah, then just ride forward and take it back up again. That's fine. Everything in front of you, out in front of you, yeah? Would you like to have a spoon?
Oh, I'm not.
There was a horse in the this selection that was one of the classes I was judging yesterday, was the final selection class for the European pony team.
And it stopped to have a poo.
Stopped to have a poo. Well, you're out there.
So many instructors though say, just stop, so they don't have to pick much
Oh,
up.
it annoys me. There's no reason to.
Oh yeah.
Belly dance. I've never seen you this loose.
Huh?
What a difference. I've never seen you with all this movement. Wow. Done.
Keep letting those shoulders go so you can keep the hands moving forward. Good. Good, Nina. Come on. Shoulders. Loosen everything. Come on, give a little wiggle. That's it. Looks better, isn't it?
Fantastic. Like one of those West Indian gangster walks. You know. Every joint seems to be moving in every direction at the same time.
Well, that's the funny thing, isn't it? You'd think that actually sort of moving yourself that much would upset the horse, but it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Is it my imagination?
Feels amazing, Kim. That
Do you-
just seems to be making. And I've got to keep reminding myself all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Do her legs look longer?
Yes.
Your legs look to me to be longer.
Because the tension is just dropping out. And it's when she lets and stops gripping into the things and then the legs become longer.
Ah,
Yeah. But when you're moving your back and everything, it makes your hips let go as well. You can't pull up.
No.
'Cause
And you
tension
can-
shortens.
you can also see when occasionally it stops, you stop doing it, you go back to the old way and you can see the difference very clearly. It's terrific.
I think that's normal. I think everybody goes. Keep
Oh, of
going
course,
back. But so it's having the trigger point that you know that you think, okay, the first thing I have to move is this. The most important bit is getting the shoulders and the upper body moving. Yeah. So then you know you can always go, okay, right, the first thing I have to sort out is that bit. Good. Keep remembering that those legs stay long. Don't let them hug the saddle, the knees, the thighs, that area. Okay, go again. A little bit more, because you get some feeling a bit more inside you. But I think there is no question, if you're anxious about the horse not being right or that things are all going wrong, tension and tightness are the first thing that come in, and then it makes it worse.
Yeah, see, if he did that at the show, I'd be thinking, oh my God, they're all looking at me.
You know, really, they don't care. They're all too busy worrying about themselves. That's the other thing that downloads those do. It makes you focus on yourself and just getting on with it rather than...
Yeah.
yes.
I've seen, I've been to work in a client at a show or something, and I've seen another client doing 10-metre circles in the corner. What are you doing? Well, I couldn't get back out. They were all in my way. And it's like, for God's sake. Yeah, forward. That's fine, that's good. What? Doesn't matter. Cool. Get the shoulders, get it from the knees, keep the hands pushing forward. Good. Yeah. Wiggle. You'll see it so clearly in the video. It's the very reason why a lot of people have more problems in the competition, because they are trying too hard and they go tight. Fear of failure is the biggest one. Sorry?
I was lost. 58.7, I think.
No, but it's just unnecessary, isn't it? You're much better than that. Well, it's better than one of the judges gave a girl doing the Priest and George, the Priest and George freestyle that I was judging. I was a bit generous, I gave it 58%. He gave it 40%.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit harsh in music.
For one of them, I had to retire because he broke from Canton. He just didn't go again, and I thought, I just can't. This is ridiculous. It must look so funny as well. And it's one of those judges where I got the giggles because he was going. I was going Canton, no. And I thought, oh my God. And she, no smile, no nothing. So I went down some slums, spun him, and went.
You Good night. Okay, just once more.
Was she right? Quite a character or something? I thought, little me.
Good. Yeah, get everything moving. Keep everything moving. Don't care what he looks like, all I'm interested in is what you're doing. Yeah, you're ready to kick him, but keep everything loose. Yeah, loose before you kick. Loose before you kick, don't tighten up. Yeah, but he was ready to stop and have another chat because you stopped down there last time. He was very good at that. He's quite quick to pick up on that. Oh, that's the chatting in. Loosen it, give it forward, give it a kick. Loosen it, give it forward, give it a kick. Yeah, good. Lovely. Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. Just ride it forward, pick up the camp again. Nice drop. Good. Loose. Really loose. Just give him a kick with your left leg, loosen. Good, forward trot, good. Yeah, good. That's better. I don't care he lifts his head a little bit. It really doesn't matter. You keep those shoulders. Come on, wiggle more, come on. That's it. Movement will affect the contact because it helps it resolve. It shows how tension can be a problem. Great. Yep, riding forward, stretching, we finish. Finish on that note, I'm happy with that.
I'm not. I'm thrilled with that. So different.
And then you tense up and then it can go for it. And you've just got to keep thinking, if I ride it right, it'll come right. I do think he has problems with his breathing and things. I think there are elements of his physiology that aren't very helpful to him. But I think he uses it too much as an excuse.
Yeah.
It's panting now.
I think he has worked really quite hard today.
It has.
He has worked. He's worked today. At the show, he certainly didn't work.